Good morning, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and I wanted to talk to you this morning. And so you got to look at my face. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, this morning we're going to work on a new little project, and we're going to go back to basics. We're going to stay super simple this week. And basically the reason that makes that gypsy dance, that's what we're going to get into. It's just the altering of everything, the ability to change anything on the gypsy. I mean, our gypsy, and we can alter virtually any design, any cartridge that we have. We may have 300 designs on there, but we can alter it in an innumerable amount of ways so that we can make the cards that we like to design. This week, I got a card from a birthday card from Bobby and Jill, the cricket couple. Isn't this gorgeous? And what I like about it is Bobby and Jill always use these wonderful mats, and they layer the cards. And you know what? I never think of doing that. I always pop a design on here or something like that. And when I went to make a card, a thank you card back for them, what I found is that when I use a frame, it never adjusts to the exact size that you need for an A2 card or an A7 or an A6, whatever it may be, the card that you want. Well, with the gypsy, the beauty is with the click here, let me get it up here, with a click of any little button on here, you can alter the size and change it. You can virtually make this little machine dance. And that's what we do Gypsy Made Simple for each week, is so that you feel more comfortable with changing a design, altering a design, and using this gypsy. It is so, so awesome. Get this tool out and use it. I had something exciting happen. Yesterday, hubby got online and ordered the HSN special. I have the E2 coming to my house, and I'm so excited. It's my anniversary on Monday, the 3rd, and I'll be married, can you stand it, 41 years. Anyway, with the E2, you can push buttons right on the screen, but it's not going to, at least I don't think it's going to, it's not going to alter the sizes. I mean, I can put in, just like I can with my expression, a 3-inch or a 2-inch or a 5-inch or whatever. But what about when I want it 5.25 one way and it comes up 3.10 on another, and I want it just 3 point? I can do that with the gypsy, and that's what we need to do. So anyway, we're just going to play around with it, and this week, Gypsy Made Simple is not going to appear on Saturday. You're going to actually see it on Tuesday. I'll be in Chicago, and I'm going to have it also on the Bug Bites. Being that I'm going to be on vacation for my anniversary, I'm going to be running a little bit behind, and so I'm just going to run some digital things on Saturday that I've already got set up in the system. And then on Tuesday, you'll be able to catch Gypsy Made Simple both on Sassy Lady and also on the Bug Bites. So it'll be kind of double. And this week I want you to make any card you want, or any layout, anything that you create this week, link it up. That's what we do, is we create, and that's what excites us. And I tell you what, I was so excited to see all the different, did you see all those accordion cards that were this week? Everyone did such a phenomenal job, and I thank you for linking up, and I look forward to you just doing the same again this week. Link it up, and you know what? I'm going to give away another stamp set. Granted, I haven't got the famous name ones, but they are stamp sets, and I don't know about you, I use all of them that I have. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and just stay tuned, because right after I'm done talking, then you're going to go into the Gypsy Made Simple and then also the card. So you have a wonderful day. Hi, back. I'm going to open this card, thank you, and this is what we're actually making today, is this thank you card. Now, I've already created it, but I want to show you why I think the Gypsy is so awesome. Number one, this is the piece of artwork that I'm going to be working with, and all these little pieces that I have on here, but I've got it on real size, actual size now, and when I get a copy, I want you to see I've got this at 3.95 by 5.06 because I'm using an A2 card, and I want the mat to go, you know, right around the
the front of the card. But if I pull up, say, a 5-inch, let's just do a 5.06. Well, let's get the right card on here. Elegant Edges is what I used, and I used this particular one. No, this one. Yeah, that one right there. Okay, what I want to do is set my cursor to 5.06, so it's the same size as that, 5.06. Right here, oops, backspace. Set the cursor first. And we're going to be at 5.06. And now I'm going to choose that piece of artwork. And look at the size it gives me. Look at that compared to the other one. They're not, well, they are just about identical on here. 5.06 at 3.95. Okay, now this particular piece, and I'm going to use 2 of those because I'm going to probably just stack them, or I'll use one on the inside. And you can zoom in and you can see how close, and it's pretty close, but it should be able to cut fine. And this particular one I got from George. I know I got it from George. Me and my George, see? And what I wanted to do, and here's the piece of artwork here, is this is a frame that I'm going to set on top. And oops, that went to the same size because I had it. And what I did to size it is I went right on top of here, and I've got a little bit of my edge showing, as you can see. And what I want to do is I want to get it a little bit larger. And so this is the beauty of the Gypsy. The thing that makes it so nice is that you can go to just the width by unlinking this button right here. And now I want just the width, and I'm going to make that larger. And see how it now goes edge to edge? Wonderful, isn't that? Take my cursor off, put it back on here. And I want to zoom out and bring that back down. And I want to do the same thing with this because, again, I want that one also. Get it in place, and I want just the width. Oops, let's get it just right. Just the width, and just make it a little bit larger, and there we go. I went a little bit too large. 1 or 2, there we go. Perfect. Zoom out, bring it back down. And I have one for the front and one for the inside of frame. I don't think I'm going to use a frame on the inside. What I want to do instead, oops, is I want to go to hide contour. Right there's hide contour, and hide the inside so that I can have that. It's just a sentiment, okay? Now that should, see how it's now going to cut? Because I hit the inside. Now what I like too is I can take a piece of artwork, oops, take a piece of artwork, and I can stretch it to make it any size that I want. And this particular thanks, I got that from, I have to go in here and sneak peek because Gypsy Wanderings, we'll go over to Gypsy Wanderings. And thanks is somewhere on here. Time. I'm looking for one word things here. See, isn't that great? You can just put your stylus right on there. Thanks, there we go. I don't want to put that up yet because I have thanks on the screen. I want to get to a spot. Take my cursor back down to 1 inch, because right now it's 5.06. No, it's at 1.36. That doesn't matter. We're going to change it anyway. Here's the word thanks. Now, for me to figure out how wide it is in the inside of there, what I did is I took and went to the advanced screen, turned it, used the little button here for turning, turned it sideways, put it on there, and see how I still have room on each side, and I want it a little bit larger, and that's all I had to do was tap it larger there, and I've got it. So I've got my word thanks, and I actually need only one thanks. So I'm going to keep the one I have, delete that, and I want 2 of these. Now what this is I'm going to take a little piece and put behind this frame, and it'll be similar to an accordion but not quite an accordion. Instead I'm going to run it through the crimper. So I made it a little bit larger. As you can see, it's a little bit longer because it won't give the depth of an accordion, but it will. And I think what I'm going to do is just there, leave that like that. Now my second layer, what I did is I've got 2 insides, because I'm not sure whether I'm putting the frame on the inside or whether I am putting just a mat on the inside in a sentiment area. And then I have the new, what is that, new cart from Creative Memories, and these are the flowers. And I think I'm going to put a flower on the front, but I don't know what size they'll end up at the end. So I made 3 different ones because I figured I could always use it for something else. So I'm all set with this card. But again, the beauty of the Gypsy is that you can just adjust anything, any element that you want just by touching these 2 important buttons right here, width and height. Unlock it. If you want the ratio to grow the same size, keep it locked. If you don't, unlock it so it's not yellow and change your width or change your height. And you can alter any piece of artwork, any element whatsoever, any art element. And that's what makes it so wonderful. So, you can buy a cart with 700 elements on it, and you can have virtually thousands because of that. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I've got to go pick out some paper. Making a card on the Gypsy and designing one is easy. The hard part is picking out the papers. So be sure to always save your work, and to save it, all you have to do is push the button, as you know. And I've already got it saved once, so I'm just going to hit save, and it'll save it again. So I've got, in all actuality, I could actually do 2 fronts with this, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll make 2 thank you cards instead of 1, and I'm going to take this 1 off, delete that, and I'll just copy my thanks. So I'm doing 2 thanks. Okay, got that. And I'll just take the accordion off, or not accordion, I can just use any scrap piece of paper that I have and make that. So you have a great day, and be sure to come back. And I shouldn't say have a great day, come back for the next video as we put this card together, because this is different than what I normally make. This is more traditional style. Thank you. See you in a little bit. Bye now.